Hi, I'm Helen with Floating Yoga School. I'm here with my friend Abby, and we're gonna do a little flow, focus on really finding some stability and groundedness. Abby's been traveling. For me, I always need a sense of groundedness and really creating space in our low back and hips. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Cool. We're gonna start in child's pose today. So your knees can be wide or together. Big toes touch, hips to heels. Stretch your arms out in front, relax your forehead down. And just give yourself a moment here to arrive. Notice how you're feeling. Notice that sensation of being supported. And allow yourself to relax into that support. And then start to lengthen and deepen your breath. You can breathe in and out of your nose. Turn on a strong ujjayi breath, that audible, victorious, loud breath. And let that ground you. Let that be like a guiding light or an anchor throughout our practice today. Stay low to the ground. Crawl your hands as far as you can to your right. Let your hips lean a little bit left. You might come off your mat, left hand over right if you like. And then take it all the way to the other side. Hands left, hips right. Find that same side body stretch. And back to center. Lift to tabletop, hands and knees. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, spread your fingertips wide, hips right above your knees. And we'll start to move through cow and cat. Inhale, lift your tailbone, drop your belly, send your heart forward, really lengthen. Exhale, scoop round, press the earth away. And continue like that. Breathe in, belly down, find space and length. Breathe out, arch and round. And then feel free to continue and move in any other way that feels good. You might add a little side to side, back to a child's pose, any other movements into your ribs and hips. Feel free to get creative and have fun with it. One more round of breath wherever you are. And come back toward neutral. Bring your hands a little bit forward, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Chest toward your thighs. Feel free to move around here, pedal out or sway side to side. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. As you exhale, step or hop toward your hands, forward folds. And this can be a ragdoll with knees bent, hold opposite elbows, really let everything dangle down. Nod your head yes, breathe in, and shake your head no, breathe out. Release your hands if they're lifted. Walk them as far as you can to your right. Feel free to bend one or both knees, send your hips a little bit left. Pass through center, take that to the other side. And then back to center. Hands to shins, lift your chest halfway, breathe in. Exhale, fold, relax it all down. Inhale, rise, arms reach high. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Take a moment here. You can close your eyes or soften your gaze. You can adjust your clothing, your stance, whatever you need. And find that sense of groundedness, rootedness once more. A connection to the earth below. A connection to yourself, your breath. Inhale, reach your arms high. Right hand finds your left wrist. Exhale, reach up and over to your right. Little side body stretch. Keep breathing here. Back to center, inhale. Switch hands, switch directions. Exhale to your left. Man, that rooster. Keep breathing. Back to center, inhale, release your grip, reach high. Exhale, cactus your arms, bend your elbows, open up through your chest. Slide your shoulders down your back. Breathe in, hands high. Breathe out, fold it forward, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, hands down, step just your right foot back and lower your right knee down toward your mat. Stay low here. Imagine sinking your hips, reaching your heart, really lengthening your spine. Yeah, beautiful, Abby. One more round of breath. Plant your palms, step back, downward facing dog. Left foot meets your right. Shift forward, breathe in, high plank, upper push-up. Take it all the way to your belly, chaturanga, elbows hug your sides. Feel free to drop your knees first. Baby cobra doesn't have to be high. Inhale to lift your heart. Exhale to lower. We'll take that twice more. Inhale, peel your chest off the ground. Exhale, release. And last one, breathe in. And breathe out. Back to a child's pose, hips to heels. You might even try it with your knees together. Depending on how your low back feels, different variations might feel better. You can back to that sense of coming home, settling in. Reconnecting to your breath, yourself, through this practice. Nice. 2 more rounds of breath. Tabletop, hands and knees. And draw your knees together so they touch. Extend your right leg behind you like you're stamping your foot into a wall. And then knee to nose, round through your spine. 2 more. Inhale to extend. Exhale, use your core muscles to draw it in. Last one, breathe in. And breathe out. Come back to extension, inhale. Cross it behind you to the left, toes down, off your mat maybe, and then peek over your left shoulder. Find a little space through your right side. Nice, release back to center, both knees down. A little sway side to side, and we'll take that same thing to the other side. Left leg back, breathe in. Knee to nose, breathe out. Inhale, extend, press through your heel. Exhale, use your core muscles to draw it in. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, find that extension. Exhale, cross it behind you to the right, peek over your right shoulder. Gently release your knee down, back to downward facing dog. Maybe hands come a little forward, maybe you adjust. Yeah, whatever feels good in your body. Full breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, let it go. Again, breathe in. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to your hands, forward folds. Lift halfway, lengthen. Fold, release. Stand tall, hands high, full breath in. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Inhale to chair pose, Utkatasana. And a moment here to just pause and notice. Where can you find some stability, some strength? Where can you find a little ease, lightness, always working toward that balance, effort and ease, steadiness and sweetness. For me, that really helps me stay grounded. Kind of remembering to be solid, but also going with the flow. One more breath in. Fold forward, let everything go. Breathe it out. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, hands down. This time, left foot steps back. Lower your left knee down toward your mat. And just stay Sink your hips, lengthen your spine. It's always so nice to be outside and see all the people walk by, kind of be in it, and try to stay grounded through it. One more breath. Palms plant, find your way back to downward facing dog. Right foot steps to meet your left. And then shift forward, high plank up or push up. Chaturanga, you can go halfway or all the way to your belly. Up dog or cobra, lift your heart. To downward facing dog, lift your hips. Nice deep breath in through your nose. Stick out your tongue, lion's breath out. Again, breathe in. Stick out your tongue. Reach your left leg high, inhale. Exhale, need to know, shift forward. And it doesn't have to be your most intense version, just finding some rounding through your spine. Inhale, leg high. Exhale again, knee to nose. Hold it here, and then lower your knee down to your mat. We're gonna pivot left foot behind you and rise to a gate pose. Right hand comes down your right leg, left arm reaches up and over. A nice side body stretch. If you want a little bit more, you can bring your hand behind your head, kind of peel your elbow open. And then to a supported side plank, left hand down, right arm up. Maybe your right foot floats. Breathe wherever you are. One more inhale. Exhale, right hand down, right foot down. Lift your left leg back up, three-legged dog. Breathe in. Step your foot forward between your hands. Breathe it out. Inhale, rise, high crescent lunge. Use your exhale to settle in and make any adjustments that you need. Finding that sense of stability, sweetness. One more inhale. Exhale, warrior two, open to the side. We'll keep it pretty simple. See if you can stay present in the simplicity, appreciate the simplicity maybe even. And notice when your body wants to change or shift. And if you can simply allow it to just be. Legs stay the same. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach it up and back. Stay for your exhale. One more deep breath in. And exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Frame your front foot, hang out here. Full breath in. Big step up, forward fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, release. Heel toe your feet out a little bit wider, maybe slightly wider than hip distance for a squat malasana. Heels in, toes out. Bring your hands to your heart. Open up through your chest. Send space into your low back. One more full breath in. And exhale, release, hands down, hips high, wide-legged forward fold here. You can hold opposite elbows and sway a little bit side to side if you like. Nod your head yes or shake your head no. Release tension through your neck. Relax your hands down, lift halfway, breathe in. As you exhale, bend your left knee, left fingertips below your face, right arm to the sky. Release your right hand down, take a halfway lift, breathe in. Other side, right hand down, right knee bends, you got it, left arm high. And gently release. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, folds. You can heel toe or step your feet back and toward each other. Bend your knees, tailbone heavy, roll to standing so your head is the last thing to arrive. When you get to the top, shrug your shoulders, make any and all adjustments. And then come back to a nice grounded position, palms face forward, gaze forward or down. Eyes can be soft or closed if you prefer. Notice your breath. Next, inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, bow forward, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, breathe in. And then find your way to a downward facing dog. You might step, hop, float it back. You might take a flow. I'm simply gonna lift my hips. Great minds. Breathe wherever you are. And know that you can always take a child's pose. You can always modify. Bring your right leg to the sky, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale. One more time, breathe in, lift it high. Breathe out, find that knee to nose shape, and then lower your knee down to your mat. We'll take it to gate pose, right foot pivots behind you, left heel pivots flat. Rise all the way up, and then left hand down your left leg to start. You got it, yeah, right arm to the sky, beautiful. And you can stay, or right hand behind your head, open up. And then to that supported side plank, right hand down, left arm up. Maybe you float your left foot. One more breath in. Exhale, release your left hand, left foot, three-legged dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step it forward between your hands. Crescent lunge, rise up. And then some time to be here, feel it. One more inhale. Exhale, warrior two, open to the side. And same thing here, going slowly. Maybe allowing for stillness when we're often rushing. Keep legs the same. Inhale, reverse warrior, up and back. Stay as you exhale. One more deep breath in. And exhale, cartwheel your hands down, frame your front foot. Take a breath in, look forward. Exhale, left foot steps up to meet your right, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, release, exhale. And then rise to standing, arms reach high. Palms together in front of your heart, exhale. Sit into your chair pose. Bring your hands back to heart center. Let's take right ankle over your left thigh, figure four. Send your hips back and down, really flex your toes. Maybe elbows can reach toward your shin. Yeah, fall out, come back, it's all good. We got a lot going on here. People, sounds, whew, things to look at. All the more reason to stay grounded. Breathe into it. We're gonna inhale, one-legged Tadasana, arms high, knee high. And then exhale, reach your hands below your right foot, round through your spine. Maybe you even interlace your fingers. You can really puff up through your back. Imagine that space between your shoulder blades, rounding, lifting. Nice, a little awkward. You're simply gonna release your foot, step it down, and then stand tall, hands high. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Same thing to the other side. Inhale to chair. Hands to heart, exhale, find your figure four, left ankle over your right thigh. Send your hips back and down, breathe into sensation. One more breath. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, arms high, knee high, and then exhale, round. Hands come below your left foot. Maybe they interlace. And I almost think about pressing my foot into my hands to really round through my spine. You get that? Yeah. Should have said that on the first side. There we go. I'm like, what am I doing here? And then as you're ready, release your foot. Stand tall, hands high, full breath in. Fold forward, breathe it out. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, tuck and curl into a little ball. Lift your heels, drop your bottom to your heels, round your forehead to your knees, and again, puff up that space between your shoulder blades, middle back, low back. We're gonna make our way back to downward facing dog. You can take a flow, you can simply step, you can rock and roll onto your back. However you wanna transition, whatever feels appropriate. Two more full deep breaths. And then we'll take that to a little flow. Left leg high, breathe in. Knee to nose, breathe out. Just this one time, release your knee down. We'll take it to gate pose, left foot behind you, right arm reaches up and over, inhale. Exhale, left hand down, right hand high, lift your right foot. Take a breath in here. Exhale, release right hand, right foot. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg high. Exhale, step forward between your hands. And feel free to find the breath pace that works. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two, open to the side. Reverse warrior, breathe in. Exhale, low lunge, cartwheel your hands down. Inhale here. And then this time, exhale, right knee tucks toward your nose. Inhale, standing splits, right leg high. Breathe in. Exhale, tuck your right knee behind your left heel. You're gonna sit all the way down and make your way into a seated twist. So left knee's high, feel free to adjust. Left hand behind you, right elbow can hug or hook. Find a tall spine and then a deeper twist, beautiful. Gently unwind, counter twist in the opposite direction. Back to center, we'll find a boat pose. Uncross your legs, hover your shins, adjust in your space if you'd like. Full breaths in and out. One more inhale. Maybe you cross your ankles, plant your palms, step or hop it back. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, round through your spine. Release your knee down. Inhale, pivot your left heel down. Exhale, rise all the way up, gate pose. Yes, right arm high, big breath in. And then exhale, right hand down, left arm up. Take a breath in here. Exhale, release, left hand, left foot. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step forward between your hands. High crescent lunge, breathe in. You got it, open to warrior two, breathe it out. Inhale, reverse warrior, up and back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, frame your front foot. Take a breath in, look forward. Exhale, left knee to your nose, round through your spine. Inhale, standing splits leg high. And then exhale, tuck your left knee behind your right heel, sit all the way down. Right hand behind you, left arm lifts, breathe in, and find your twist to your right. Breathe it out, we'll hang out here a few rounds of breath. Gently unwind, little counter twist in the opposite direction. Nice, and back to center. Find a butterfly, cobbler's pose, feet together, knees out wide. Lift your heart, breathe in. Hinge it forward as you breathe out. And maybe you relax head and neck. Lift your chest. Extend your left leg long in front of you. Reach both arms to the sky. Breathe in. Lean forward over your leg as you breathe out. And you can stay more belly over thigh, or if you'd like, left hand can come inside, right arm up and over for a little side bend. We'll come back up, counter stretch, right hand behind you, left arm high. Feel free to stay or lift everything off your mat. And lower yourself down. Turn towards center, bend your left knee. We'll find hands around the bottom of your left foot and start to lift your foot. And again, you might kind of round through your spine. Right knee can be doing whatever. If you want to extend your right leg, that might feel more natural. You can extend it forward. Nice, and then release it down. We're gonna swap out our legs. So right leg extends, do the whole little series, and then we'll get back to that. Both arms to the sky, breathe in. Lean forward over your leg as you breathe out. And again, option to stay, or right hand inside, left arm over. So good. More of a side bend. Counter stretch, left hand behind you, right hand high. You can stay or start to lift it up. And release it back down. Bend your right knee, bring your hands below your right foot. Hug your knee into your chest, and then think of finding that rounding shape. So less about straightening your leg, more about stretching your back. Awesome, and slowly release. We're gonna find our way back to downward facing dog. One of the last ones, I promise. However you wanna get there. And then make your way to pigeon, left leg high, breathe in. Draw your shin forward as you breathe out. There's that sun. Find length and space. And then a little bit of depth, whatever that means or looks like today in your body, in your practice. Head and neck can relax. If this is no good for your knees, know that you can always come into figure 4 on your back or take a different stretch or shape. Let's take 2 more rounds of breath. Feel free to hang out longer or gently walk your hands in, lift your chest. Back to down dog, 3-legged dog, shake it out, move it around, any counter movements that feel right. Replace your foot, you can stay, you can take a little flow, chaturanga, up dog or cobra, back to down dog. I'm gonna stay. And as you're ready, switch sides. Right leg high, draw your right shin forward, set yourself up on the other side. Create that length and space, and then the depth. And breathe. Let's take a few more breaths, 2 or 3, depending on the pace and rhythm that you're breathing. And then gently walk your hands in. 3-legged dog, find your counter stretch. Any other movement, shake it out, open it up. or make our way down onto our backs. Step or hop it through. If you want to adjust, grab a layer, you're more than welcome to. And once you arrive, hug knees to chest, give yourself a little squeeze and a little rock side to side. Make circles in the sky with your knees. And then notice what else your body's craving. Maybe a spinal twist here, both knees to one side. Happy baby, a leg stretch, all of the above. Take your time to find shapes that feel good. And in your time, in your way, we'll set up for a final rest, but there's no rush to arrive. That can be leg extended, on your side, on your belly, even in a seat. Hands wherever they want to comfortably land. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. And really give yourself permission to just be here again. Held and supported by the ground below. Stable and secure in who you are. Notice thoughts as they come and they go. And give yourself permission to just be. There is no big rush, but as you do feel ready, you can start to reawaken your body through little wiggles. Any stretches. And with eyes closed or soft, we'll slowly find our way up to a comfortable seat. Pause for a moment to notice how you're feeling. Thank yourself for making the time to move, to breathe, to be present. Maybe you can carry something about this practice off your mat into the rest of your day. We'll gently bow our heads together in silence. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining, for practicing along. I always love to hear from friends, people who are visiting, come practice with me, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you. Thanks for being here.